Hello everyone, Sergeant Red Phoenix back again on DayZ or DayZ or DayZombie or whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a continuation of part 1, so I'm going to call this Day 1 Part 2. Yeah. Going from some of the feedback I got from my first video, which went surprisingly really well. I managed to get about 500 views on it, which for me is fantastic. So, based on some of the feedback that you guys had left me, I decided to sort of continue where I left off. And a second, I'm about to go back to the sort of army medical barracks where I left before and see if I can rummage through any more stuff. The last time I was there, I didn't check the deer stands, so what I'll do, guys, I'll speed the footage up a little till we get to the more interesting parts, and we'll take it from there. So guys, we've reached the barracks again. I'm on a different server this time, and as you can sort of see, there is no... He's awfully close to me at this point in time. Yeah, there's no dirty bastard tactics of barbed wiring here, so I'm happily just to plod on through. I'm sort of hitting the dirt, as it were, at the moment, because, yeah, there seems to be a lot of zombies around here. So let's close that over and make sure none of them get in. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go through the sort of stands, or deer stands are called, or lookout towers, and I'm going to see if I can look really anything from there. So I'm going to get my ass off in a second. Remember right, I pissed off that zombie and he gets a bit lost there. And he tries to have a swing at me, the bastard, but luckily I get away. So unfortunately I get absolutely nothing here, which is crap. I get an empty tin can. Brilliant. So let's climb back down again and let's see what we can get from here. Oh, I'm getting bitch slapped here. Right, the footage is sort of playing on in the background. I do rummage through a lot of the tents here. I pretty much come up empty-handed apart from a few bits and bobs, but yeah, so just shows you some of these things which are marked as high value areas, or sort of mid value areas can come up clean without anything to show for your brave efforts. I would also like to point out I'm now boasting the William Wallace face camo. Being Scottish, it just had to be done. Well, it's just sort of blue and white. I'd rather it was a saltire cross. Oh, that guy tried to slap me there. I had planned on getting one of these videos up a lot sooner, but as you may know if you play this game, there was a sort of DOS attack against the central hive. Early indication is that this was on the back of a banning wave, which is it Battle-Eye? Battle-Eye is a sort of anti-cheat mechanism Arma uses, and there was a huge banning wave. And some little boys weren't happy, they got kicked. The actual reason they were banned, or so I've been told or read up on, was that whatever they were doing, some pretty smart coding if you ask me, they were managing to import weapons from the main game, so Arma 2 and Operation Arrowhead, without actually, which aren't in the game at the moment. So yeah, the little cheating fuckers were bringing in weapons that we didn't have, so yeah. So fuck you guys, you ruined the game for a lot of people. I basically had to sit and do nothing for a day on board with Battlefield at the moment, so yeah. As you can see that I did totally miss that backpack. I believe it was the same sort of pack as myself, but I'm not going to give anything away, but I do get a better backpack in not this episode, but the next one. So my main priority here is to try and gain some medical supplies and possibly pick up a secondary weapon or another primary. So yeah, as you can see, I am coming up completely empty-handed, and oh shit, I get bitch slapped. Back off. Shot me in the nuts. Down he goes. Reload. So yeah, I'm on the 3rd tower at the moment. As you can see, I've gathered quite a following outside. My fans are dying to get in to see me, quite literally. Yeah, so you can see at this point there's another backpack here. Now, it is the same backpack as my own, but up until this point, I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to pick the fucking thing up. Luckily I do later on, in one of the episodes, the next episode I do get a better backpack, but at this point in time, I just couldn't figure out how to do it. That one does look slightly better than the one I've got just now. It may not be nice a coyote one, maybe it's just the way it looks when it's on the ground. But as you can see, I've got quite a falling outside. I was getting quite nervous that I was in this tower quite a lot. As I've said, I've been sniped a few times around here, so my main aim is to get the fuck out of here. The one last deer tower I want to check. Sort of detail through here, just to see if I can see it and pick up anything else. But these seem to be empty. I think this is twice now I've been through these, and yeah, I've not managed to even pick up not even a bandage, which is rather unusual for a medical military camp. Could have been that it's already been looted, just unfortunately the times I've got there. So reload here, and I have to sneak by this guy. Watch my stealthiness here. I have initiated sneaky bastard mode, I like to call it. So yeah, I'm about to climb up here with it, get even on him here. But that's not for long. So yeah, as you can see, my fucking aim again, and another backpack. Again, I try and fail miserably here to try and get this backpack. I'm sort of new. I'm very new to this, so I'm still fumbling through a lot of the a lot of the infantry system. It's rather convoluted, and yeah, luckily after this sort of episode, I do take time out to actually look at what the hell I'm doing and trying to get things like open up backpacks and stuff. So my main priority at this point is I need to get rid of the zombie, because if I try and climb down, he's gonna really bitch slap me. So I'm trying to get him so he's just under me so I can pop a bullet in his skull, which he does. So there we go, down he goes. Luckily it doesn't attract any more zombies at this point. So yeah, let's get down the ladder. And you know what, I just noticed that that said take something there, so I'm gathering that said take the backpack, which I now know when you do scroll wheel you do get, being on later on episodes. So this has come up rather not very fruitful for myself. I actually didn't pick up anything. If anything, I've lost more ammunition, which is not going to set me any good if I come across any more enemies or anything like that. So yeah, I'm going to have to reevaluate my targets and really look at what my main priorities are. My first priority was to get a weapon to defend myself. Now we'll sort of be looking at how to get some medical supplies. Now, as that being a sort of army military based sort of tent, I would have hoped to have found at least some EpiPens or blood bags or anything along those lines in there, but I've come up empty handed. So what my character's about to do in a second, I'm going to take a dive in this bush. I'm going to hit the dirt as it be. What I'm actually doing in the background is I am sort of looking at where I am in relation to the next city, which just happens to be Chernorusk. I don't want to actually run along the roads at this point, because I've seen videos of a lot of people basically follow the road, I keep saying load, they keep following the road right along into the city, and they come across resistance generally, either coming from the coastline or actually next to the road itself. So my aim is going to be to take to the woods. So I'm going to take the woods, I'm going to walk along the hillsides, follow the route into the actual city, but I'm going to sort of veer off to the left. As my main aim at this point is to gain medical supplies, I'm going to follow the tree lines up by the western point of the map and sort of go into the hospital and see if I can what sort of medical supplies I can rummage from there. So that was the aim at that point, and really the next part of the footage you're going to see is me just taking off into the woods and sort of just surveying the area before I actually try to engage any other targets. So what I'll do is I'll speed up a little, and I'll just sort of wrap the video up at that point. So guys, yeah, I made it to the woodside, and as I've sort of Ella pointed out, I'm just sort of re-gauging my routes of what area I'm going to be taking and what path I'm going to be taking to try and reach the hospital. And my main aim at this point is I am going to be squadding up very soon, so I'm going to try and harvest some medical supplies for all my teammates, so that we don't have to really venture into the town at the very beginning until we are sufficiently supplied in medical, food, water and weapons as well. So guys, I'm going to wrap this video up at this point. This has been day 1, part 2. I will have another one of these videos up in the next day or so. As always guys, please leave your feedback in the video. It really helps me, it really does. I take every feedback on board, whether it's good, bad or indifferent. Please like the video if you do so. It helps me gain further exposure and again improve my videos. Please comment. I've already said that actually, please comment. So guys, my name's Sergeant Red Phoenix, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.